This is the first time I've got into professional mentoring and I've really enjoyed it. Bristol University arranged for me to be paired with people who are particularly interested in going into the public sector and kind of policy areas.
What was quite nice about the professional mentoring scheme is it started off quite centralised. We're going to meet at the Big Wills Memorial Building, we're going to be allocated to tables, quite a formal structure. And then after that first meeting it became very decentralised and it was suddenly up to us to contact our mentors. I was fortunate enough to have Melindy Myers as my mentor. She was brilliant. I think as a result I've got quite a lot out of the scheme. She kind of just asked us what our specific interests within economics were and then kind of suggested some of the areas to which that could be applied. After our initial meeting, we scheduled a trip to the ONS office in Newport, Wales. There we were given sort of a guided tour, we spoke to the various different departments.
By speaking to somebody who's actually working in the field, it gives them a chance to understand what happens on a day-to-day basis at the coalface, behind the glossy brochure. When you work at the Office of National Statistics, you might only be 3 steps away from publishing the GDP number.
A lot of the time in your degree, it's easy to start taking for granted the intricate processes that go behind what you're looking at. So when I open up an Excel spreadsheet document and I'm hit with a list of numbers, it's very easy to kind of just take it as a given. But it'll be that little line there in the small print, you know, statistics published by the ONS Newport, Wales. There is a considerable amount of work, expertise and time that goes into producing these statistics.
So I hope that then when they go back to the lecture hall and the tutorial room, when they're studying about inflation in a very theoretical modelling kind of a way, they can still think about the applied element to that and what's actually happening in the outside world.
The mentoring scheme's given me a fresh perspective. You hear the word economist and you think of, you know, Paul Krugman or going back, you know, Milton Friedman, John Maynard Keynes. And what I didn't realise is that being an economist is actually an attainable goal, you know. It is normal people who are able to become economists, and how a degree from the University of Bristol really does stand you in good stead.